Hey guys, and welcome to Wednesday. So today is going to be a little bit of an interesting day, a special day. You'll probably be able to tell from the title of this video, because I already know what the title of this video is going to be. This is our Patreon. This is something we've been talking about for a little while. We've kind of been discussing the possibility of doing this. We didn't want to start it until we knew we could get through a whole year of vlogging, and now we're on the first day of our second month of our second year.
It would be so cool if we were on our second day of our second month of our second year. Gosh dang it, why are we doing something interesting tomorrow?
To just preface this, every single thing that we make, all the videos that we make on a daily basis, our booktube videos, our vlogs, they will always be free to watch on YouTube. We don't want you to feel obligated to take part in this. If you don't want to, it's totally fine. We want to make sure you know that we appreciate that you're just watching this, that you're watching our videos, that you're always so supportive and liking these and commenting on them and following everything that we post. It really means so much to the both of us. But we want to give you more. We want to do more videos. We want to do more for you. We want to spend more time on these videos. We want to just put more into what we put out and what we create. And this is how we want to do it. We have so many goals and just projects that we want to work on in the upcoming year that we feel could have a lot of worth to you, our viewers. And so we wanted to give you the opportunity to help us reach those goals that we have and do those projects that we have planned.
I do have to say really quickly that, I mean, obviously I work on my channel too, but Christopher easily spends over 14 hours easily every single week, not including time that he spends reading to actually make the content. He spends so long editing, filming, everything, both for the vlog, because he edits all the vlogs. I sit down and film for 10, 15 minutes, and my job is done. Chris has to take it away at that point, so we do literally spend, sometimes he, especially catching up with the vlog, he was spending, 30 hours a week on it.
Yeah, would come home from my full-time job and basically do, not necessarily full-time hours at home, but very close to it at home every single day throughout the weeks and stuff. And it's getting better now, but I want to also take that time now to focus more on my booktube channel. I have a lot of projects that I want to do this year, a lot of new things, and we'll talk about that a bit more in a minute. But yeah, we put a lot of work into this, and we want to put even more work into it, is basically what this amounts to. We want to put more work into this and do better and be better channels for you guys. So to kind of break down what this Patreon is going to entail, what it involves, if you haven't seen a Patreon, basically you can support us by giving a certain amount every month, and for that you will get a certain reward. So there are certain reward tiers that you can choose from. The lowest one is what we're calling supporter. It's our supporter tier. With this, you will get access to a Patreon-only feed. You can go onto our Patreon page, and you'll get updates from us that are for your eyes only. And we'll also be doing every single month a Patreon supporter-only video. We're basically going to be talking about updates on things that we don't necessarily cover in the vlogs, announcements for certain things. I mean, we will still tell the vlog everything that happens in our lives and show everything, but sometimes we kind of keep things to ourselves for a while. We kind of ruminate over them. We kind of think about them for a while, especially with projects and things we might want to do in the year, and that's the kind of things that we want to share in our Patreon-only video every single month. We want this to be a direct discussion with our viewers, with our supporters, to where you can ask us questions, you can help us to decide on what projects to work on next, you can get early access to what we're working on and what our ideas are, and you can help us to figure out which ideas sound the best to you and which would be the best things to work on and what would be the best things to do. And on this video, like I said, it's going to be a discussion. It's going to be a discussion between all of us. You'll be guaranteed a response on it, and we just want to have more interaction in that way with our supporters on Patreon. And then the second tier is called Producer. So with this tier, you will be put into our videos, a certain list of videos that I have written down on the Patreon page. Basically, you'll show up in the first day of every single month of the vlog. So your name will scroll by on the page, and we'll take a moment to thank our Patreon producers. You'll show up in every weekly wrap-up that I post on my booktube channel. Same thing, your name will scroll through, and I'll just take a moment to thank my Patreon supporters. I've been editing Giselle's wrap-ups that she does. She kind of does them in little batches, and I'll put them together. And so I will be putting in those videos as well a scrolling list of our Patreon producers. So we'll be acknowledging you in all of those things. And then whenever we decide to post Let's Plays, because we do hope to post some this year. It's not going to be like an everyday kind of thing like we originally wanted it to be, but we still want to.
There's so much going on.
We still want to post some, and every time we do one of those,
your name will basically appear in the first part of each new Let's Play that we start.
Yeah, so it'll appear in all of those different places, and it'll be just really cool to see how it grows throughout the months. And you'll be added whenever you decide to sign up for this. You'll be added in the next time each one happens. So if you sign up right after the beginning of a month, and that first vlog has already gone out, you'll appear in the next month's vlog, and you'll appear from then on out. So your name will always be in those vlogs forever, as long as they're on YouTube, and hopefully YouTube will be around for a long time, because we want to keep doing this for a really long time. We want to keep doing our vlogs and our YouTube channels, and because we love doing them, and we love having this interaction with you guys.
So the third tier that we have is going to be our family movie night. And basically it's going to be once a month we're going to have a movie night where we can watch a movie together, and we are not exactly sure all the logistics with it yet. We will put up polls to see what people like the best, but basically we'll be on a site together and we can watch a movie and chat during it, either like in a side chat or we can be talking if that's what you guys prefer. Like I said, we'll figure it out, and we'll solidify it a few weeks in advance so that you know when it's going to be happening. For this one, there is a limited number of people because of the site that we're going to be using, that you can only have so many people in like one chat room. So only a limited amount of people can be in it. It's 24 is going to be the max. But yeah, we'll also stick up a poll and you guys can help us choose what movie we're going to watch together. And I'm really excited about this one, and it will
be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it'll be another way to hang out with you guys and talk about awesome stuff.
And that one is in addition to the other two tiers as well. You will be a supporter and show up as a producer.
And same thing with producer, you will also get the supporter tier as well.
Yes.
So basically each one, you get the previous one.
Except for this last one, there's a little bit, well, we'll get to that in a second. Giselle is going to explain what the last one is.
So the last one is one that we really went back and forth on a lot, that we really wanted to do it, but we weren't sure how it was going to work out. So we've come to a conclusion, and it may change in the future, but for right now, welcome to Bon Appetit. So Bon Appetit is going to be where you guys can give us recipes for us to make. So some of the times we get recommended recipes, and sometimes it's hard for us to find like the ingredients, or they cost more and we have like a limited budget that we spend on groceries or so many things, and it's also a lot of time to take out of our day to cook these new recipes that we both are working pretty much full-time right now. Chris is working full-time, and I'm about to start full-time starting like next week with like 40 hours a week. And plus all our YouTube and book stuff on the side, like sometimes just taking the time to do that can be hard. So this one you'll be able to support us so that we can like actually get the stuff that we need to do it. And this one is a limited one as well, where there's only 5 slots open for this, and you can submit a recipe every month, and then we will make that recipe, and you can just choose a new recipe every month, and we'll be sure to get to that either in that month or in the first week of the next month, depending on when it gets submitted.
And it's not just that we'll show the food that we make, we will actually show the process of making it. We've come to realize and come to notice that people really seem to enjoy when we make food and show the process of making the food.
Yeah.
And so you'll get to see us make one of your favorite recipes on our vlog, and you can make us eat whatever you feel like you want us to eat within reason.
I feel like I'm pretty up for trying most things though, so I guess give us weird ideas and stuff.
We'll try some cool things, whatever you guys want. We're not sure what the interest level is going to be in this one. Like Giselle said, it's limited to 5 for now.
So we'll see how it goes, but that way, like, once a week we can sit down and make a nice meal if we need to, and sometimes it'll be just me cooking, sometimes it'll be both of us cooking together, or just Christopher cooking, depending on what our schedules are for the week. But I'm really excited about this one, honestly. I'm excited about all of them, obviously, but I just love trying new foods, and I'm excited to get to try some of the ones that you guys have been recommending for so long. So
one quick note on that one, if you're both interested in giving us a recipe every single month and the family movie night, if you do sign up for the Bon Appetit tier, just note that that does not automatically put you in the family movie night, but I have a solve for this. The family movie night tier has a limit on it that needs to be kind of fulfilled as people sign up for it. So if you want to be included in both, that's perfectly fine, and you can do that. But sign up for the family movie night tier, and instead of putting in the amount for that tier, put in the amount for Bon Appetit instead, and you'll automatically be included for the Bon Appetit tier.
So then you'll be able to send us the recipe, and we'll do it, and we'll be able to see that it all works out.
Luckily, Patreon has like a way for you to do that, so you can easily change the amount, but keep that same tier and keep on that limited list. So I think that's pretty much it. We're just so excited about this.
Yeah, and like Chris said before, obviously you don't have to do this. We appreciate you guys no matter what you're doing for us. We just, sometimes it's hard to get out all the stuff that we want to, and this will definitely be a huge help for us starting out as newlyweds in our first year of marriage.
Yeah, we really just want to give you guys more content, and we want to spend more time doing it. Right now, it feels like we're especially as time goes on, we feel like we might have to start focusing on other things, but we want to keep our focus on these channels and keep our focus here and really keep creating cool things for you guys to enjoy. So I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for always supporting us and just always watching this, taking the time to watch this, and taking the time to look at our Patreon page, whether you decide that it's something for you or not. But either way, thank you guys so much, and we will see you tomorrow with more.
Bye, guys.